All right, and we are back for part 2. In the last episode, we were getting deep into the red on one of our members here, and with some bad habits, a lot of learning what not to do's in this little series here on this two-parter. Make sure you go back and watch part 1 as we start to approach. We're right in the middle of a trade where one of our members is adding to position as it's going against them. This is bad habit stuff. This is like stuff at Trades by Matt and Blowout Boys, the Bobs, B-O-B. Blowout Boys from the old Trades by Matt group. Okay, these are the guys who sit here and say things like, oh, I'm digging my way out, right? I gotta dig. Folks, all you're doing is digging your own grave for your account, okay? Don't be a Bob, okay? Don't be a blowout boy. All right, so last time we were watching our member sitting here continuing to add to a position, went against what was the main flaw to start with is we are green, and what is he trying to do? He's trying to get clever, and he's trying to stop a train. He's trying to get short when everything is green. This is again, this is the biggest sin in our group of if you are going to trade against the MACV, it better be quick, better be out. Okay, anyhow, big mistakes here. Let's see how this one plays out. He's down, he's deep in the hole, 2K here on this. We've had all kinds of issues. Let's talk about this here. See, okay, he at least recognizes he just pulled this back out. Okay, this was so narrowed and squeezed in. This is all zoomed. Zoom is improper. A lot of sizing issues. The next video after this one, I am going to deal with margins. His margins are really messed up. If his is like this, I imagine maybe some other people are doing this too. He's got no margin across the top to work with here or here. He's got too much space being taken up with this one. I hope he's on a 55-inch. I think we talked about that before, 55-inch TV. So I know this looks very small on a 1080p screen here and hard to kind of see things that are going on in this, but this is just a very troublesome set of layouts here, but we'll try to walk it through, talk it through, and hopefully we have a turnaround and a lot to learn from these two videos. Let's go.
Delta by Bidot, Nasdaq on the MACD.
I mean, he's having to adjust his chart so much, like all this adjusting, all this moving around. And right now he's just hoping this thing's gonna come back for him. And you know, what do I tell you guys? If you are going to do the advanced stop strategy and trades coming against you, like do not hold it back all the way back to your entry. It's not gonna get there. Literally 90% of the time, it's not going all the way back to your entry, okay? It's going to wreck you if you keep trying to do this type of stuff. Let's see how it works out. You may make it through a couple times, but there's going to be that one day it is going to blow you out. I promise. It's inevitable if you play it like this.
Bidot, Nasdaq on the 5s. Delta cell building.
Okay, this is such a bad habit. Okay, he's literally holding a target when he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, this is doing nothing with this one little thing. He should have his finger over the close here, even hitting on the buy bid. I think I need to show how to do this, okay? Because maybe people don't know. You do not have to like slide these all the way up there. I'd rather see you slide them all the way out. And if you're going to start bailing on a position like this, buy bid or even buy market to exit on individual pieces. Set this to none and then buy. But all of this that he's doing right here, this is all so wrong. He really needs to get out of this position. This is a wrong position to be in to begin with. Just he's forming a lot of bad habits here. I hope these are not ingraining in him what he's doing here. There's a lot of activity. He's spent lots of minutes. I'm running this still at 1.25x speed, but this is a lot of minutes being recorded in his brain to do this, and this is very, very bad habit to create. Carry on.
Harmonic pattern, ES on the ones. Long, look for a long. Short. Bidot, Nasdaq on the 5s. Bidot, must look short. Look for a short. Long, look for a long. Short. Look for a short. Bidot, Nasdaq on the 5s. Bidot, Nasdaq on the 8s.
What's it gonna be? And again, I hate to like be rooting against him in this, but like I really hope this doesn't actually work out. I hope this doesn't go down and get his targets. This is just such a bad habit to teach. I hope it really is a painful lesson. Now, mind you, this is in market replay. You know, learn it here, but let this ingrain in your mind. Things that you don't want to do, should not do. And while if this one does end up going down here and getting him out without a big loss, I mean, great, okay, but not great, right? Like you've just re-ingrained in yourself a very, very bad habit here. Okay, this could be his last opportunity to have bailed out on that with any kind of like, okay, I could get some out of this. Yikes! Now the stop thing, bro. Oof. So let's see how this works. I almost want to fast forward it myself because I don't even want to see what the end of this is going to be. Like I really don't. I don't know how this is going to work out. I haven't seen this yet, but this is extremely stressful. I mean, I've seen this before. I've seen it lots of times. I mean, this is totally tempting. This is how bobs blow out all the time. And you know, anybody who's going to, you know, break our own normal rules and you're gonna be a bob, you're still gonna be a bob, still gonna blow out.
Fib dot, harmonic pattern, Nasdaq on the 5s. Fib dot, Nasdaq on the wave. Fib dot, Nasdaq on the 5s. Fib dot, Nasdaq.
This is so flattened out, it's almost even hard to see what's going on here too. So it's just so much bad going on here. Zoom out your chart, fix your chart.
Harmonic pattern, Dow Jones on the 2s.
We'll fix some of this in our next video. I'll talk about the margins to set, things like that.
Fib dot, Russell on the 2s. Fib dot, Nasdaq on the 5s.
Oof.
Fib dot, harmonic short. Fib dot, Dow Jones on the 2s. Fib dot, Fib dot, Nasdaq
what time
on
of
the
day
1
is
short.
this? At
Look
10
for
a.m.?
short.
Like 10.
Delta Vi building.
Harmonic pattern, Russell on the 2s.
Oh,
Delta Vi
looks like he's gonna get out. Maybe he might be able to make it. I'd be bailing on that position. You get lucky like that. I'm telling you, you're only gonna get lucky once or twice. Be careful. This is one, man. Bail out.
Harmonic pattern,
Take the
Nasdaq
loss.
on the 5s.
Oof. See, didn't get it. Almost to the tick. Didn't get the exit.
Fib dot,
That's tough.
Nasdaq on the 5s.
I'm very curious if it comes back. This is just so not the way to do it, though. Very scary here. So a lot of things to learn throughout this series of 2 videos. Okay, hold on. What's he got over here? On the left, he said he saw a headshot. Came so fast. Hold on, let me go back and see what he said.
Delta Vi building.
Order filled.
Boom. Okay. It said headshot after king timing. Going short? Again, green across the boards. Very dangerous. You know, if you got a great play here, I like that it's on king timing. Okay. If he does feel like, okay, do we have something on the high time frame that told us we turned? I don't even see a line up here. I don't see, well, we did see a big delta. Okay, so we did have a huge delta. The good news is, oh no, that's on the YM. I was like, well, we got that. No, we don't have that on NASDAQ either. It's very difficult to come in on a play like that, and it's such a small scalp. It almost looks like his ATMs are wrong. I need to check with him on his ATMs too. Is his small set to 5? I don't know. It says 10, but that does not look like. Oh, you know why? Because it's on the 5s. I think it's because it's on the 5s. Okay. Anyway, just a lot of lessons to learn on a lot of things, what not to do in this 2 videos. Oh, did he close it already?
Order filled. Target filled.
Okay, so he closed it and then added it again, you know, and luckily he was already at the button. But let me say something that was really nice there on that. It was really nice that he already had his mouse where? Mouse is already over it. So you see how he was able to react very, very quickly to that another secondary headshot coming in right there? But because he had his mouse right there, boom, 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 he was able to get to it and, you know, add to that position. That's good, but we had a lot of that not happening during these two videos. So be careful of that. You know, hopefully come away with a lot of things, what not to do, hopefully some things to do, hopefully reiterating some things through these two videos that he came away with. I think he's about to finish it off here. Yeah, he's not getting something. Comes out, somehow manages to still come away with a positive green day of about $100. Looks like $130 ish. Okay, but man, and this is not micros. Okay, that's micros money right there. This is very dangerous if you're coming away with that on minis. A lot of things to learn in this. Watch part 1 and part 2 of this. Part 1, I really kind of grilled into a lot of the stuff. In the next video, I'm going to talk about setting up to making sure that you've got your margins set up for success. Do me a favor, make sure you smash that like button, make sure your subscriptions are enabled and your notifications so you don't miss any of these videos. We're going to be doing more series like this, particularly during the summer here. I'm going to be doing live streaming as well during the summertime as the new website and things are finalized and we're ready to go. So you guys will be able to see more of me, hopefully showing you guys more of what to do in this two set of videos. We learned a lot of what not to do. He said, I closed all because of the green dot. Did I closed green? Yes, I did, but at what cost? Yeah, okay, $135. Imagine if it was a loss, a psychological impact on you. Stick to the 5 trades plus bonus trade. I think this is definitely good. I think he was pointing out that when he got into that final trade there, that he was, you know, kind of in his high count on trades. That's fine. He could have avoided it that way, but he also could have, you know, very simple rules like don't try not to trade against that MACV, and definitely don't, you know, put all your eggs in that basket. Definitely bad. So lots of things to learn in those. Hopefully this was helpful to you. Tell me down in the comments down below what your biggest takeaway was from this. If you're guilty of some of these bad habits, tell me down below. True confessions down in the comments here today. Thanks. I'll catch you in a flip one.